Well, hello Domain, welcome to my new home. Come on in. Come on Rip, let's go. Well, here it is. As I said, we've lived here about 2.5 months, but the full renovation took us a year to complete. What we started with was a single brick and tile home, like any home built in Australia in the 80s. Hopefully what we've created is a lovely, warm, welcoming sanctuary. And that's what my home is to me. It has to be a calm place where I can really just relax and be myself. So as you can see, pretty much open plan living. The bedroom wing is tucked down the back and there's a few bedrooms towards the front. But ultimately, this is our living space. The Sergiacomis, which is my married name, love eating out. So for us to build in a dining banquette is really the highlight, I think, of this particular renovation. It's something that we love to do as a family, and having a restaurant style setup means that we do eat home a lot more than we used to. You'll find us sitting here most nights, which is really important to me, having a family dinner. It's the one time where we can catch up and debrief on everything that's gone on. You know, in some rooms, they've got the fancy room or the good room or the parents' lounge room. Well, I have to say this room belongs to my 2 Ridgeback dogs, Rocco and our new addition, Rip. One thing that I love to incorporate into any of the renos we've done is natural light. So of course we've got our Velux skylights in here, giving it that grandeur in our ceiling. And of course, light coming in left, right and centre. We've got the telly hidden behind here, and I know in a lot of homes there's some magnificent cabinetry that can be done. As you can see, I like to keep things really, really simple. A, it makes it easier to clean. The expense of the renovation is a lot less, and I just do like clean lines and no fuss. This is a purpose-built coffee table for this home, which I absolutely love. It's travertine, so lots of natural finishes in our place. The limestone floors, of course the stone wall, which was designed specifically to give this house a sort of a Tuscan farmhouse kind of feel. As I said, my married name is Sergiacomi. We do have Italian blood, so we had to get a beautiful stone wall in somewhere, and I really do think it is like an artwork. It's a masterpiece. And then our lovely lounge that fits everybody in when we have friends around to watch the State of Origin. Oh, still heartbroken. It's going to take me a year to get over it. Anyway, yes, I'm a Queenslander. Again, excuse me, boys. Now, I've seen and designed many a kitchen in my time, so when it came to doing a new one for us, I didn't really even know where I should start and what I should include, because there's so many amazing innovations in kitchens these days. What I knew I wanted was natural stone, and this one is an Australian stone called Dolce Vita. I don't like anything else here. No sinks, no teppanyakis, no hot plates, nothing. This really is a place that can become an office if it has to, a school if it has to, obviously a meeting place for the family, and again, just keeping it very clean and easy, low maintenance, which is one of the reasons why I chose induction, because I have cleaned around gas stovetops before and I don't like it. And of course, I don't want natural gas in the home anymore. So I've gone with induction, and of course the 2 ovens, one of which also doubles as a microwave, and that consistent flow to the outside. So we have a servery there. The pool is on the other side through sliding doors that way, so I can easily function either way, to the barbecue or to our front dining area. Now, I know on the block I've often poo-pooed butlers' pantries, and that's because I've never had one. But I built one in this house, and I have to say, I really, really love it. I think one of the biggest revelations that happened during COVID was that open plan living is not always all it's cracked up to be. There still needs to be breakout spaces in a home, which is what this room is for us. Originally, when we were renovating, we thought it might be the gym. My husband loves to work out, I love to work out, my girls actually love stretching and getting on the mats. But once we moved in, we went, no, this has to be our chill out space, which it really is. This can be the sleepover room, this can be the games room, this can be the media room. It really is a space where you can just relax. Again, takes us back to that sort of Italian farmhousey feel with not a lot of details, but of course I think the simplicity really makes this house. As you can see throughout, we've got the steel framed doors and windows, which were a wonderful feature that I think has added a lot of class to the home, and they really are where I've added those pops of, I guess, sophistication and maturity is in the finishes of the home. As you can see, the floor runs right through, inside, outside, through to the bathrooms, through all the spaces this limestone continues. But it's really what's behind this door that I think makes this space really special. This is our wellness retreat. So we have a traditional steam sauna, an infrared sauna, and the ice bath. And believe it or not, the whole family uses this space as well. So between the block, my work on the Aging Project podcast, which is all about wellness and aging well, this space gets very heavily used. And I have to say, I feel all the better for it. So it was a 4-bedroom home, and it still is. The girls call my dogs my minions because they basically just follow me everywhere I go throughout the house. As I was saying, there's 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. This is the master, but all the rooms are pretty much the same. Yes, they're simple, not a lot of stuff, not a lot of clutter. We like to have experiences rather than things in our house. If you're living in Byron Bay and if you're spending a lot of time in your bedroom, you're doing it all wrong as far as I'm concerned. So we keep the spaces minimal. They really are, again, a place to relax and wind down. But as you can see, the colours follow all the way through the house. The tones are the same. One thing I do is the ceiling the same colour as the walls. And I know that may seem a little unconventional, but for me, it really just adds to the warmth of a space. As you can tell, I don't like a lot of colour. I don't like a lot of change. What I do like is a nice, calm space. And with you two around, nowhere's a calm space, is it? They just fill up a room. Where should we go next, boys? Where are we going to go next? Come on, let's see. I'm sure by now you can tell for me it's all about natural light, natural air and natural materials. So the same flooring follows all the way through the house and into the bathrooms, and the Dolce Vita stone that we used on the kitchen bench top is also throughout the home in all of the vanities. So I am really about continuity. I don't like changing materials or tiles for bathrooms. I love to have that seamless flow throughout the house, and it also means I don't have to choose 1,000 materials when I am designing a home. So for me, we like to keep it simple, we like to keep it classic, and of course I think it does create a really calm overall feel to the home. I did ask the girls to tidy their rooms, so let's see how we go. This is Edie's room. I do let them have control of their styling to an extent. And I remember when my parents were building their house, they were kind enough to say, "What colour would you like your room, Shelley?" And I said, "Blue, make it all blue." So it ended up being the only blue room in the house with blue carpet. Mum and Dad, why on earth did you ever agree? I do not know. So I don't go that far, but I do say to the girls, what would you like in your rooms? What colour scheme are we going to go for? And Edie's chosen blue. Yes, and I noticed you've chosen one of my styling items too. Excuse me, this belongs to me. Well, where else are you supposed to keep it? It's going to get seen more here than it would in the garage. So now to my favourite room in the house, which is the outdoor room. And I guess, girls, the reason why we fell in love with this block in the first place, because there was so much space from front all the way around to the other side. The pool's out the back. This is kind of our zen, chill out area out the front here. And we've got so many mature trees. We've got lots of yard for the boys. It really does create that sanctuary. And I guess when you put 10 years of travel with staying in hotels, and obviously my parents built houses. This is the 6th home that Christian and I have done together, plus many other renos and bits and pieces in between. It all comes together in this house, which I have to say is our new Forever for Now home. Thank you for joining us.